Hello guys, to ranking nerf lines. This week you had a decision between, what was it, Clear, Sonic, just all like the weird colored ones, like the see-through and things. Today, it wasn't surprising, you picked the Sonic line. It has the most blasters, it has some of the coolest looking blasters, and the Sonic series really should have been called, like, Nuclear, because it kind of definitely has that sort of look. But if you don't know, what we're doing is I rank different lines that Nerf, X-Shot, that everything's has. I've ranked almost everything, from Zombie Strike, to Elite, to X-Shot, to Adventure Force, to Air Warriors. If you want to check out that playlist, it's on my channel. But with that, let's get started with the Sonic series. Starting off at number 12 is the Deploy. The Deploy, man, I've been talking about the Deploy so much lately. The Deploy is a bad blaster. You can collapse the stock in the handle, and it becomes like a carrying case, and you press a button on top to deploy it. Everything springs out, and it's pump action, magazine fed. This thing's performance is pretty awful, even for reverse plunger tube standards. It's not worth it in any way. You only get it for the gimmick, because the power and trying to mod this thing is just horrifying. It's just terrible. 12. Coming in at number 11 is the Proton. This one, I honestly is one of my least favorite looking of the Sonic series. I kind of like the normal Proton better than this one. Just all the orange with the yellow. It's just, with the neon, it just doesn't really work well. But if you don't know what the Proton is, it's a one-shot disc blaster. You pull T-pole in the back, you load a disc, you shut it by hitting that slide on the side. It looks like a magazine release. And then you pull the trigger, it fires one disc pretty well. So, 11th. But I just don't really like the look of it. Number 10 is the Long Strike. The Long Strike is actually really cool, and I actually had this one. But I feel like it had issues compared to the original one and the whiteout, because this one just seemed more unstable, at least the one I had. It was like wiggly, like the barrel was really wiggly and things. I just don't think the color scheme, once again, works very well for this blaster. It's a lot of orange with the neon, which I don't think works very well. And the barrel is pretty much completely orange, except two little just pads on the side. But this is a bolt action 6-round blaster that's magazine fed. It holds 2 extra 6-round magazines in the stock, which it did not come with. But yeah, it's bolt action, pull the trigger to fire. It is very weak performance once again. It's just a very long, cool-looking blaster, but I would take the whiteout version over this one any day of the week. Honestly, out of the 4 they made, this one is dead last for me. Number 9, the Recon. Decent blaster all around, magazine fed, top prime, beautiful look, not a lot of orange. Stock, terrible, but it's always terrible. You can hold 1 6-round magazine in the stock. It does not come with it. But it holds a 6-round magazine. It's top prime. It has slam fire. And it's a pretty cool blaster that you can take all the barrels off and make it a 6-shot pistol. So honestly, pretty cool all around. Like the design of it. Number 9. And has a laser sight that does honestly nothing. It's so bad. Number 8, the Maverick. I'm actually looking at that one right on my wall. This one is really cool. This is the one I think looks like actually like nuclear waste. For some reason, I just think this one looks really good. If you do not know what the Maverick is, it's a 6-round rotating revolver that you can slide the revolver out slightly to make it easier to load. And it's top prime with a really, really comfortable handle. It does not hit insane performance because all these are pretty much reverse plunger tubes. But for what it is, 8th, it's pretty good. Like, honestly, out of the Mavericks, this is one of my favorites. Number 7, the Barrel Break. Barrel Break is just an amazing blaster. The gimmick is one of the best nerf ever made, and they should really bring it back. How this thing works is you pull the lever on the side, break its barrels open, crack it down, and then you actually load 2 rounds into the cracked barrels. Not into, not like Adventure Force, open it, load 2 into the actual barrels, then shut it, so it doesn't make any sense. This thing actually works. You crack it open, you load 2 into the cracked open barrels, you shut it, it pushes them into their actual barrels, and then you pull the trigger halfway to fire one, fully to fire the other, or just a full trigger pull to fire both. And it has dart storage up on top, a really fun blaster. Performance, not amazing, but really fun blaster. And I have friends who still bring the Barrel Break to wars just to have fun with it, because the Barrel Break is one of the coolest, abilities. This thing never got a update. It's always been reverse plunger tube. Nerf should really get their shit together and give up on N series, because it is failing. I see everything on sale or clearance, except like the brand new ones that just released. And go back to this and just make an elite version of this. They did make an elite version, but it was still reverse plunger tube. Number 6, the Vigilon. The Vigilon also fires discs. You pull, once again, it's like magazine release on the side. It opens up a internal magazine that you load 5 discs. I think it's 5 or 6 discs. You close it. It's top prime. Pull trigger. Fires them one at a time. 6 rounds. 6 discs are actually pretty good. This is a blaster that I really want to get again. I had it before. It also says a dumb kind of clearing mechanism. That little slide on the side. You pull that to clear a jam. But if the blaster is just loaded and not jammed, if you pull that on the side, it will fire the blaster. So technically you do have 2 triggers if you wanted to. So number 6. Number 5, the Night Finder. This is one of the I think this is one of 2 or 3 on this list. I think it's just 2 that aren't reverse plunger tube. This is not a reverse plunger tube. It's a one-shot with 2 rounds of onboard storage with a laser on it. But if you put batteries in it, you can see it with its clear. It's in the handle. You can actually see where the batteries go. So honestly, I would not even put batteries in this one. It just make it look worse. But it's a T-pull. You prime it back. Pull trigger, fires. It's a very powerful pistol, especially back then. It's still a really good pistol. It's just been dethroned by things that are smaller that has the same amount of performance. The Night Finder is always a good sidearm. Packs a punch. Has a cool looking neon color scheme like all the rest. Number 5. Number 4. The Vulcan. The Neon Vulcan. The Vulcan has a 25 round belt. It is electric powered. And this is... I don't know what this is. I think this is reverse plunger tube just because the power it brings is not really great. So I'm going to say reverse plunger tube. It's electric flywheeler Springer. One of the originals. If you don't know what that is, it is electric priming and firing a spring, pretty much. It is full auto, so when you push down the trigger, it'll just fire. It has a switch up top to turn on. Then you pull the trigger, and it'll just start rattling off rounds until the belt is empty. Or you can just use the Springer aspect, which is you prime that bolt on the side, pull the trigger, it will fire, just in case it dies. But it's really bad if you use the Springer part. It's just not as good. And just the cool looking, and it's a massive minigun. So, 4. It looks awesome. 4. 3. The Praxis. The Praxis is another disc firing blaster. This has a stock that is even worse than the Recon, just because it's flimsy like the Recon, but doesn't even hold a magazine. And it comes with a this a 10 round magazine? I think this is a 10 round magazine. This is a 10 round magazine. It is pump action, so you just pump it, fire a disc. It's actually pretty good. I think it's cool. The Sonic color on it is getting near the most orange I want on it, but still looks really good. And for a easy switchable magazine and the power of the discs, it takes number 3, because discs were pretty good. They're still good, they're just slower. But back then they had more range, so they were even better. So 3. Number 2, the Barricade. This is the original Strife. It is a 10 round cylinder electric flywheeler. Yes, a flywheeler that will just, you just flip a switch on the side, it just turns on, it just is always on, and then you pull the trigger and you'll fire one at a time. If you fire it faster, you can fire them faster, but it is semi-auto. And it's just a really good blaster. Like, this is probably, like, if you had a holster for it, this would be a really good sidearm back in the day. Just whip this thing out, fire off rounds real quick. Beautiful. So number 2. And then number 1. Not a reverse plunger tube. This is the Stampede. This is a really, really good blaster. Back in the day, at least. Came with an 18 round magazine, a giant shield to defend you from rounds, and a bipod that flips out, a handle that flips out to a bipod. This thing is electric Springer, so it'll slowly just ka-chunk, 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 and that's actually the speed of what this thing does. It is full auto, slow full auto, but it is a powerful blaster indeed. Not really today's standards, it's been dethroned a long time ago. But the power it brought, the speed it fired, it was really useful. And it took magazines, easy to switch. It was just a good blaster all around. It's a beautiful looking blaster. Honestly, I prefer the yellow. But this Sonic color is not bad on it. I personally don't like it. Way too much yellow. But the blaster itself is really good, so that's why it claims number 1. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. You check out any of my other videos on my playlist on my channel. I also have 100-yard challenge videos if you ever want to see that. Those are my 2 biggest, I guess, series, hands down. And thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you next time. Check out my channel, please. Bye-bye.